what's up? We are back with another video. Welcome back into this video in my channel, which is your channel. We have by Terry in the house. I have right here their brand new eyeshadow palette. If you're interested in seeing how I created these two different eye looks, do I like it? I don't like it. How's the formula? Do I recommend it? Do you need it? Keep on watching. Mwah. First of all, guys, I'm going to be swatching this beauty. They're beautiful shades and I'm dying to see how they swatch. After that, we are going to be creating this two different eye looks and I will be giving you my final thoughts at the end of this video. This is this beauty. Look at that packaging. It looks like it's 3D, so pretty. And then the inside, boom. Can you appreciate those shades? The matte, the shimmers. So we're gonna create two looks with this beauty right here with my BK Beauty 201, and I'm gonna lay this on my eye to give my eye some light. Let's see if it does the job. Actually, if you peep the inner corner of my eye, you are gonna see that it gave my eye a little bit of light. Okay, guys, so we have three mattes in this baby. We have the lightest shades, one on each side, and we have this matte brown right here. BK Beauty 201. I'm gonna go into the dark brown and I'm gonna lay this starting from my outer V. Wow, this is a nice matte brown. It actually blended really nice, right? And really fast. And I only want this brown right here on my outer V. So I'm going to be grabbing a little bit more. And right here. Mini blending brush from Sonia G. I'm going into this light shade right here. And I'm going to use it to blend this brown right here. Worker Pro from Sonia G. I'm gonna go into this shimmery shade right here, and my brush is completely dry. First, be placing this right here, really close to my tear duct. I do see some shimmer, but it's not something that is like wow. Okay, so let's wet the brush, and we're going into the same shimmer. This one right here. Yes, you see that? Look at that. Now we're talking. This shimmer, it's like a little bit chunky. Alright, so this is what I have, guys, and I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see it from there, but from this shade right here, this one, I don't know, I have like a little bit of creasing right there on the inner part of my eye. That's something really weird. It's not from my concealer, it's actually from the shadow. Can you see it right there? I'm gonna flip the brush to the other side and I'm gonna go in with this burgundy shade. And I'm gonna place this right here on the center of my lid. This is a pretty shade. And it's actually really pigmented. Okay guys, so this is how we're looking. And now I'm gonna be wetting my brush to see how that shimmery burgundy shade looks with my brush wet. Okay, it does, and it also gets more creamier. With my small blending brush, I'm gonna make sure I blend all these three shades one another. So let me grab my BK Beauty 201 and let's grab a little bit of this brown and let's go right here over this red. I'm going a little bit on top of the red. Gonna make it like a transition color between this burgundy and the brown. Small blending brush from Sonia G. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this shade. I'm gonna tap it right here on my brow bone. Really soft. And then now, circular motions. I'm blending the edges of these shades. flat defender from Sonia G. I'm gonna go into the brown again, and I'm gonna be placing this on my whole lower lash. Okay guys, so this is what I have so far. I like it. I like it. With my inner corner brush from Sigma, I'm gonna be grabbing the same shimmery shade that I have in the inner part of my lid, and I'm gonna wet my brush. I'm just gonna place a little tiny bit more right here on my inner corner. I just don't like how it's looking in the inner part of my eye, to be honest with you. It's like turning me off. Now we are ready for the second look, and what I want to do right here is, of course, we have more shimmers than mattes, so I want to see if we can try the shimmers in the crease as a transition colors, because that will help, guys. Like literally we only have 3 mattes, and out of the 3, 2 are like beige or really light, so I think that doesn't count. So my blending brush from Sonia G, I'm gonna be going into this shade right here. Let's see how it looks as a base, because those colors, guys, they're really light. With the same blending brush, let's go into that shade right there. I'm gonna start right here from my outer V. I don't see a lot of pigmentation right here. Wow, why is it so light? It's looking really light on my eye. It doesn't look that light right there on the pen, guys. Look at that. I don't even see nothing on my eye. What's going on? Okay, so I'm just gonna pack a punch on my brush, and I'm gonna lay it on my eye without blending, and I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more pigmentation out of this shade. It's like going in there, okay? And I do have, look how much I have on my brush. I don't see much pigmentations. No, I like this shade in the pen, not in the eye. Alright guys, so this is what we have. We're not gonna get no more pigmentation than this out of that shade. I already put a lot on my eye, so that's it. That's how it looks. This shimmer in my crease, it doesn't look bad. I just wish that it had a little bit more pigmentation, for sure. With the same blending brush, I'm going into this shimmery brown right here, and I'm gonna see how that looks on my outer V. Alright guys, so I already see it. This color needs a lot of build up. That matte was beautiful, but this shimmer, BK Beauty 201, no pigment. I don't have no shadow, nothing on my brush. I'm only using it to blend out these edges right here by my brow bone. I know if I wet my brush, they are gonna give me more pigmentation, of course, but I just think that that's not the point. We're getting a palette that there are a lot of shimmers in here, so we should be able to play with and without wetting our brush. Let me wet it, guys. The shimmery brown that I was just using with my blending brush on my outer V. Of course, I am getting a little bit more pigmentation. It's looking better. The pinky right there in the middle. And let's see how this looks. Oh, I'm liking this pink. It is actually a really soft pink, but it looks pretty. I like it. It does have more pigmentation for sure than the first orangey coppery shade that I applied. I like it. I actually do like the pink a lot. Very little fallout, guys. I'm not really having that much fallout. So now I'm gonna be wetting my Ref 01 brush. Let's see what we get with my brush wet. Oh, that's pretty, guys. That shade is really making my eyes pop, guys. Shimmery brown right here. And I'm gonna make a transition between the pink and this brown. I'm swiping my brush from one side to the other one. And And I'm going into the first color that we used, this one. Let me blend these edges right here by my brow bone. Alright guys, so I really like this pink that I have in this eye. Same thing with that red burgundy shade that I have on the middle of my eye. I'm just a little bit iffy with this shade right here. This one. I'm not too happy with the way it looks on my inner corner, but this shade right here, I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to peep it. I will definitely swatch them, but if you look really close to it, it looks a little bit chunkier than the other shades. For my lower lash, this one right here, and boom, and my whole entire freaking lower lash. Why not, right? I was about to go on the other eye. And we are going to be using a brown eyeliner on my lower lash. I'll be back. Guys, so you already saw how I created these two looks, which I am so in love with both of them. You got some swatches out of me. Out of all the shades, definitely the ones that have more pigmentation, it is this burgundy shimmery shade right here and this pinky. I love this pinky. It's just such a soft pink, but at the same time it looks so metallic on the eye. Look at my hands. Okay, ignore that. So at the same time, it's so soft, but it looks so metallic on the eye. I gotta give it an A1. And this matte brown right here, guys, it was so easy for me to blend and so buildable. I love it. I love how it looks with that burgundy shimmery shade. And guys, it was so satisfying blending those two shades together. I love it. And that is the kind of matte that I be digging. For sure. I have a little complaint, and it is with this shade right here. It's like a shimmery champagne shade. This one right here. I'm not sure why did it crease the way it did on my inner corner. I don't like it at all. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see it from there, but it's creased. I just think that if the shimmery shade wasn't as that chunky, I'm not saying that it's that chunky glittery shade, but it's chunkier than the other ones. And for whatever reason, guys, maybe it was on me. Let me know in the comments down below if you have this palette, if you went through the same problem with that champagne shade, that it creases the way it creased on me. I want to know. Please let me know. And I don't think I need to tell you nothing about the packaging. The packaging, it is freaking stunning. That's what got me into buying this eyeshadow palette. Plus, of course, I definitely wanted to try by Terry's formula. I don't have no other palettes from them. This champagne shade wasn't as chunky. I don't know. I just will I love this eye look forever, because I love how that burgundy and that brown shade look together. This palette also comes with this little brush, but being honest with you, I don't throw them away. I always like to keep them in my palette for raining days. We never know if we go out, if we travel, and we forget our brushes. If you keep it here, you won't have that problem. You will at least have that brush. Trust me, they will take you out of binds. I think that this is a really cute palette if you want to get your hands into trying by Terry formula. If you never tried by Terry's eyeshadows before, this is actually the perfect one. You're getting a nice color story right here, really soft light shades, but you're also getting some deep shades to create the perfect smoky eye. If I take the champagne out of this eye look and place a little bit more of the burgundy shimmery shade, that will definitely be a perfect smoky eye look, especially for the holiday. You're not gonna get on your eyes what you see right here of Rip, guys. And no, this is a palette you have to work with. You have to build it up and build it up to get there. This orangey, it kind of reflects. You see some pink, some orange, some coppery, but it just took so much for me to see the shade on my eye. It actually swatched better than what it looked on the eye, and that's not how it is. This palette, guys, is $56. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you hurry up and go buy it. No, this is a palette that if you don't have by Terry eyeshadows palettes, or if you never tried the eyeshadows before, Like, I'm happy to have this palette because it's my first palette from by Terry, and I actually wanted to try their formula, so it's okay. I don't feel it's a waste. I just don't think that it's a palette. If you already have by Terry eyeshadows palettes, then maybe you don't need to go ahead and buy this one, guys. Another to me is that we only getting 3 mattes, guys, and then I just wish that we have more mattes, that the color story was a little bit different. The only shades that I like out of this whole palette, it's literally the matte brown, this burgundy, and this pinky. This pinky is actually really original, to be honest with you. If you want to give them a try, then buy the palette. If you have eyeshadow palettes from by Terry before, I really think that this will be a easy pass for you and me and everybody here. But alright, babes, thank you again for another great video. You guys know how much I love and enjoy being here with you guys. Comment down below. Let me know, what do you think about the shades? What do you honestly think about this palette? Do you want it? You don't want to buy it? You don't like the shades? What will you do? I want to know. Thank you, babes. And if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope now you are considering subscriber. So go down below and click the little red button and make sure your notification bell is on so YouTube can notify you every time I upload videos, which it's almost every day. I see you on the next one. Bye.